Former Cameroon coach Conseil applies for Super Eagles job. Nwabali fit. Osho doubtful for Super Eagles friendly with Ghana and Mali. Let's see fire coach Davisa for headbutting Verona striker Henry following Serie A defeat. And Ngannou has no plans to dump boxing despite devastating defeat to Joshua. The time has come and the time is now for another exciting exploration into the world of sports. This is Sports on the Wheels on your one and only station, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, the midfield dynamo. Akinyemi Fagbolagun saying thank you so very much for joining us tonight. We kick off by telling you that goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali will be available for Super Eagles friendlies against Ghana and Mali later this month. Nwabali was forced out of Saturday's PSL clash at Mamelodi Sundowns to raise serious doubts about his availability for the friendlies, which will be staged in Marrakesh, Morocco from March 22. But the injury has been declared not serious enough to stop the goalkeeper from playing. The Chipa United goalkeeper Nwabali shone as the Super Eagles went all the way to the grand finale of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire. And talking about another player listed for the friendly against the Eagles of Mali, Gabriel Osho's dream of making his international debut for Nigeria is in jeopardy following an injury. Osho picked an injury in Luton Town's English Premier League 1-1 draw with Crystal Palace on Saturday. This was just few hours after he was named in the Super Eagles squad for the friendlies against Ghana and Mali. The Luton defender is now anxiously waiting to see if he can make his debut for the country after he was withdrawn in the 81st minute and replaced by Collie Woodrow after suffering an injury. The Super Eagles are scheduled to face arch rivals Ghana March 22 before squaring off against Mali 4 days later at the Grand Stade de Marrakesh in Morocco. And moving on, we can also tell you that Tanzania-based defender Benjamin Tanimu is eager to don the Super Eagles jersey after he was handed his first call-up into the team. The former Bendel Insurance defender was named among the 27 players invited for the friendly matches against Ghana and Mali. And the 21-year-old centre-back is ready to go after featuring for the under-23 last year. Before joining EFU of Tanzania in January, Tanimu was a consistent figure in Bendel Insurance defense in the Nigeria Professional Football League following their promotion to the top flight in 2023. And we take you straight away to Germany, where Bayer Leverkusen winger Nathan Teller has reflected on the team's impressive victory against Wolfsburg. Leverkusen defeated the visitors 2-0 to maintain their 10-point advantage over champions Bayern Munich on the Bundesliga table. Teller scored Leverkusen's first goal of the game in the 37th minute, his fifth goal in 16 league appearances for the club. Mathematically, Leverkusen only needs to win 6 of the remaining 9 league games to secure the first championship win of their 120-year-long history. Wow! And Nathan Teller has now been handed another chance to fight for his place in the Super Eagles after he was named in the squad for the friendlies against Ghana and Mali. And still moving on, we can tell you that former indomitable Lions of Cameroon coach Antonio Conseil has applied to lead the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The Portuguese tactician managed Cameroon from 2019 to 2020 and will be delighted to get the opportunity to manage the Super Eagles. The 62-year-old has coached clubs in Portugal, Romania, and Saudi Arabia. He led the indomitable Lions of Cameroon to a third-place finish at the 2021 AFCON, which they hosted, and straight away to the camp of the Pharaohs, where Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah has been left out of Egypt's squad for a friendly tournament later this month. Salah has made just 2 substitute appearances for the Reds since 1st January after he suffered a hamstring injury at the Africa Cup of Nations. Liverpool had asked for the 31-year-old to miss the tournament in the United Arab Emirates, and although he was initially selected by Egypt, Salah has now been named in the final 25-man squad. And still reaching you from the camp of Liverpool, we can tell you that Jurgen Klopp said Liverpool were denied a clear penalty and questioned what VAR official Stuart Atwell out for lunch after Alexis McAllister was subjected to a 99th minute chest-high challenge by Manchester City's Jeremy Doku. Liverpool could have been given the chance to win the game deep into stoppage time had referee Michael Oliver been asked by the VAR official Atwell to review Doku's challenge. It was 100% a penalty. The officials will find an explanation, so says Jurgen Klopp. And moving on to the camp of the Blues, Mauricio Pochettino incredibly told his Chelsea players to talk to chairman Todd Bowley if they don't think he's up to the job. The Argentine continued the first defense of his performance by insisting he will never quit, and that comparisons with the old Chelsea are a waste of time and energy. He said if the players believe that with another coach they can do better, maybe they can talk with the owner. You can say Pochettino calling the bluff of his players. Straight away to the Serie A, where Lecce have sacked Roberto da Vassa after he headbutted Hellas Verona star Thomas Henry in the immediate aftermath of yesterday's game. The Serie A side slumps to a 1-0 home defeat, leaving da Vassa incensed. And at the end of the game, he clashed with striker Henry, with both men receiving red cards for their roles in the astonishing exchange. Lecce confirmed after the events that occurred at the end of the Lecce Verona match. FC Lecce announces that it has relieved coach Da Vassa of his duties, and straight away to the camp of the DA Mannschaft. We can tell you that German FA managing director Andreas Retti has said there has been no contact with Liverpool coach Jurgen Klopp about taking over the national team. Retti said the DFB was trying to respect Klopp's wishes to have a break once his tenure at Liverpool ends in the summer, with current Germany coach Julian Nagelsmann's contract running until the end of Euro 2024. The DFB has been looking for a long-term replacement with Jurgen Klopp at the top of the list. Jurgen Klopp stunned the football world in January when he announced he would step down as Liverpool boss at the end of the current season, citing exhaustion. And straight away to the world of boxing, what a weekend you want to say for AJ. Francis Ngannou says he has no plans to walk away from boxing after suffering an heavy defeat to Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia. The MMA fighter was stopped in 2 rounds in a one-sided fight. Ngannou was given oxygen after being held back to his corner after the devastating knockout by Anthony Joshua. You can be sure I'm not done here. It just wasn't my day, so says Francis Ngannou. And straight away to the world of basketball, where Burundi's Dynamo Club forfeited their Africa League game against FUS Rabat in the wake of the Burundian side refusal to display tournament sponsor. Visit Rwanda's logo. Dynamo had blacked out the logo on their jerseys with tape for the opening game against Cape Town Tigers in the night before. Tensions between Rwanda and Burundi escalated when Burundi closed the border between the landlocked Central Eastern African countries, drawing anger from Rwanda. Weeks prior, Burundi President Evariste Ndayishimiye accused Paul Kagame's government of backing the RED Tabara rebel militia, talking about politics and sports. And finally, to the tracks of Formula One, where Red Bull boss Christian Horner has told Max Verstappen he could leave the team if he wanted. It comes after a whirlwind 10 days following Horner being cleared of inappropriate action towards a female colleague. The subsequent fallout has become toxic between the 50-year-old and Verstappen's father, Jos, who accused Horner of ripping the team apart. And now, after growing frustrated by bombastic claims from Verstappen's father, Horner appears to have called his driver's bluff after Verstappen won the Saudi Grand Prix. He said, you can't force somebody to be somewhere just because of a piece of paper. And that's it tonight. Another breathtaking edition of your favorite sports show on radio. Dynamo, Akinyemi Fagbolagun. Thank you so very much. Have a fantastic night, and God bless you richly.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.